Bada boom, bada bang, we here.
My name is Tatiana.
Hey, y'all, I'm Carissa.
Brittani.
How was everybody's week?
How was your week, Carissa?
It was boring, you know. It work. So that's I don't have no updates for y'all.
Work.
That was it.
Straight to the point. Work got me tied up. Now, you know, work is work. What else is going on? More bike riding, more quarantining. What else? Trying to stop online freaking shopping. I saw how much I spent in Amazon. I'm like, I done gave Amazon $500, y'all.
I probably gave them at least a stack or more. So you better.
I done gave Amazon $500. And when I saw that number, I said, but everything I've been needing. It's not essential. It's like, all right.
You know what you need.
Right. So besides me reviewing my budgets and seeing Amazon is out of whack, for the most part, like, the week was decent. The week y'all hear what's going on. Nigga shit.
We hit them firecrackers.
Firecrackers is by far, like, I'm like, are y'all gonna have any left for 4th of July? What's up?
Probably.
Yeah.
My week was actually very eventful, very great.
Eventful?
I think eventful is the best way to put it in PG terms. So gotcha. I had a great week.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then work was work. I mean, like I said, I always tell people I love my job. I love what I do. And this week was nothing short of that. It was great. All right, so let's get into the show. So we're going to go right into our Black is Everything section. And for Black is Everything, we're going to first start talking about that fuck shit in North Carolina. So for those of you who haven't heard what's happened in North Carolina, we're going to go right into that right now. Apparently, some fucking racist cops, and while we're talking about this, I am going to curse a lot because I think that only assholes and people with no respect for human life can talk about other people like this. So we had some cops out in North Carolina talk about slaughtering our people because they think it is now the second Civil War. I mean, the first Civil War.
I need to phrase it the way they said, these fucking niggers.
No problem, babe. I got you, love. Let me say how he said it. Where is the we are just gonna go out and start slaughtering them fucking niggers. Piner was reportedly heard saying in the troubling, lengthy recording. He also said a second Civil War was needed to wipe them out off the fucking map. You know, I love when we catch these kind of things, like in recordings on our phones, however we catch them, because back in the day, you would say, yeah, things are getting better. You know, they're acknowledging us. And, you know, we see our people at these quote unquote jobs that we say we see our people at. And now we know things are not getting better. They were always here. We just weren't seeing them on a daily basis and actually minute to minute. Literally, it's minute by minute now. We're seeing how racist people are. And it's happening all over the world. I remember my high school teacher, man, that man was sexy as hell. But I remember my high school history teacher, he said that, don't ever forget, white people will go to work with you, but they will never want to live next to you. And this was a white man that told me that. And he was an ex-cop. Yes.
So I'm wondering why they want to gentrify our neighborhood.
Okay, that's where I was
going. But now, back then when I was in high school, not that I'm old, there wasn't a lot of gentrification, but now gentrification for me, I feel like white people are doing because it's cheaper for them. Now a lot of them are becoming CEOs. Not a lot of them are getting those high end demand jobs Exactly, those executive roles. A lot of them are doing the same kind of jobs that we're doing because they don't want to go to school, you know. Not to say that we don't want to go to school. We'll go to school and we'll still get those shitty jobs. But now they're not going to school and they're forced to do those shitty jobs because they can't get those executive roles. We are going to school and are forced to get those shitty jobs because they don't want people like looking like us in those executive roles. So now they think they're just like us and could not even just like us. They think because they make the money that they make, they could force us out of our neighborhoods so they could now live there because that's the only thing they can afford. But let me tell you something, little white man. Take your little couple of dollars and go be somebody else's housemaid at their house on the Upper East Side, and you push their little kids in that stroller. That's the jobs that you're good for. Don't come here and take my neighborhood because now you want to live in here. I'm telling you, I will never like the fact that Brooklyn has now changed where they feel like this is theirs. I don't give a fuck. This is my city. This is my neighborhood. I will never accept that. I'm sorry. I don't like that. I don't like how my city's changing to accommodate people. I don't want to see organic food in my corner store. I'm sorry. I don't want to see
not black owned.
Go ahead.
If it's not black owned, you're right, Brittany. I don't want to see that. So
we do need those things because even I'm seeing that there's a lack of having those access points to juice bars and healthier food options.
That is true.
I want us to get those dollars.
So I agree with you, Brittany, because these past couple of weeks I've been walking, like exercising a lot more and walking to downtown Brooklyn and back. And I like when I go down Nostrand and I see black-owned businesses. I love that shit because I've already written a couple of them down. I'm like, oh, I gotta go this one. I gotta go this one. Juice bars, places to eat, seafood places. I love that shit. What I'm saying is, I love that for my people. But if you come into my neighborhood and and you're a white person, try to make it better for your white people, I won't support that shit. Sorry.
My problem is they come in here and they say that they are coming for the culture, but then you come here and you literally change up everything that has to do with what the fuck the culture was. So you really don't like our shit. So why are you here?
They want the cheaper
living. They close down freaking Woodlands because, it's too much fucking noise. Like, what? That was a culture. You shut it down.
Have you guys even lived in that neighborhood? I've been going to Wing Wagon since I was a kid. Now all of a sudden, I want to go to Wing Wagon and this shit just looked like a whole new world over there. It is what it is. When it comes to these topics, I really don't like to talk about them for too long because it really gets me upset. As you can see, my voice is already like on 10. I just can't fathom how, these people get on the force and they take these oaths. And then when they're in the locker room with their buddies, that they talk like this. And then you have black cops that's on the force with them, and they could be friends with these people.
They're just trying to save face. Like you said, we at the bottom of the totem pole. So it don't matter if we both got the same shitty job. Guess who's better than the other one? Not the black person. So at the end of the day, some black people don't sit up there and be like, okay, yeah, let me be friends with him. Maybe I'll get to the same level that he's on, or I'm gonna at least be. That's
true. What's funny is one of my friends told me that at her job, one of the managers kisses like other the white managers' asses, even though he's a manager himself. He kisses their ass because he said I'm kissing the white guys, the white people's asses. He said, no, I mingle and network because I feel like that's what it takes to get to the next level. And I'm not going to say the name of the company. All I'm just going to say is there's no next level for him at that company. I was there. I worked there. I know how it goes. And it's not my advice I would give him because he ain't going to hear me out, right? But I would just say they ain't no next level. They will never make him the director of anything because he ain't the same color, okay? Because the CEO of the company literally brought in all his people that are his color.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. And I worked there.
Wow.
Pretty much he's exhausted his options. He done. He might as well move along.
Do his couple of years so it look good on his resume and move along.
And that's what I was telling my counterpartners as well at work. You know, we got to stop looking for these validations. We don't need the validation. We don't need that, you know. And sometimes it's in vain. You know, you think you're going to go up the ladder and you're really not. So, yeah, that
you ain't going to go anywhere.
Exactly. Nobody has, especially now at work. I can give 2 fucks less. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna do my job, whatever the fuck that is. I'm not gonna do no more than that because it don't matter if you do or if you don't.
You know,
listen, I've been burned before. Trust me, I know.
Been burned before.
I know.
I've been burned before.
All it takes is for you to get burnt once, and you start realizing, okay, you know what? I was doing too much. I mean, I was staying there late nights. I was coming in early. You know, I was doing, and
above and beyond, like how they asked for.
Above and beyond. And all of that for you to tell me, oh, we're going to have to let you go. So once that was told to me, my mindset changed after that.
Go above and beyond for your own shit. Go above and beyond for your fucking mental. Go above and beyond for your own fucking business. Whatever the fuck you want to do, what your passion is, do that for yourself.
Exactly.
And then, like, all right, let's just go right into that Elijah McClain situation, right? And this happened last year. And for those of you who don't know who Elijah McClain is, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this young man's story. Elijah McClain, on the evening of August 24th, 2019, was walking home from a local convenience store. He was wearing a ski mask and listening to music. He wears the ski mask because he is anemic. Someone had called 911 and told the dispatcher that they believe,
that they saw suspicious. They thought that he was suspicious because of the ski mask,
even though the person wasn't in immediate danger.
Exactly.
That, let's make sure we hone in on that part. Someone called 911 on this young man, even though they were not in immediate danger. And when the officers arrived, they tried to stop him, but he continued walking. And he said, I have a right to go where I'm going. I mean, he didn't do anything. Why would he think that he needed to stop, right? And even with the stop and frisk, they have to have some kind of, I can't remember if it's reasonable doubt or
reasonable suspicion.
Yes,
because I was actually just looking it up because I feel like we need to educate ourselves on these terms. You know, we need to educate ourselves on the law. Just to kind of give a little context, we need to educate ourselves on these things so that we could feel confident when we're approached. We won't feel timid. We won't feel afraid. We will know that, no, we're in our right. I can walk away from you. I'm not being detained. I'm not being arrested. This questioning is for no reason.
And that's exactly what Elijah said. He said, I'm going home. Leave me alone. Let me go. I'm an introvert. Please respect my boundaries. The struggle escalated and they wrangled him up and pushed him towards the ground and tackled him. The young man couldn't breathe. He was saying, I'm sorry, I don't have a gun. I don't do that stuff. He even said, I wouldn't even hurt a fly. I have never killed a fly, okay? And they handcuffed him. Then the medics inject him with ketamine to sedate him. Which is insane to me. How do you drug somebody like that? How do you do that?
Sedate him?
To sedate him as if he is an animal. As if he is a motherfucking animal.
That shit is sick. And who gave them the right to even be walking around with shit like that? Like, that's what you got? And that's what you're using on people now?
So
and they didn't use the proper dosage amount. They used enough for
a grown man. Because he suffered 2 heart attacks while being taken to the hospital and then was pronounced brain dead. He was only 23. After that happened in 2019, nobody was arrested. Everybody went on just living their life as if nothing happened.
Because in their mind, nothing did happen.
Exactly. Because just like how that young man said that Dewan told us about, it was just another black man. Just one black man.
Yeah.
I never even heard about this story until last week. Same so here. And I even feel like a bad person that I didn't hear about this story, because this really hits home, because he's a little baby. Whenever these young men die, that's the first thing I think about. This is somebody's baby, man. This is somebody's baby. And that's what really hurts me, because I'm just like, it could be any one of our children 10 years from now, 20 years from now, because I have no faith. I have no faith that this is going to stop. You know why I have no faith? Because we were in slavery for 400 years. And as somebody will tell me, yo, you should have faith. That's why we're marching. That's why we're protesting. And I get all of that. But for me is nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen in the blink of an eye, because Rome was built in a day. It's gonna take so many baby steps, because they don't let me say it like this. When a manipulative, controlling person has hold of you, they don't let go so quickly. Okay? You literally have to tear yourself out of their hands to get away from that abuse. Mm-hmm. So I don't see anything happening quickly. That's why I don't have that kind of optimism. I don't believe anything that these companies are saying how they stand with us, because you know what? When Sandra Bland died, where were you? Did you stand with us then, or you just went on like business as normal? Did you, during your business meetings, did you say, hey guys, I just want to take a moment to take a minute to have a moment of silence for Sandra Bland? Did you even blink? No. Did it even occur to you? No, it didn't. So for now, because we're marching and protesting, and then you have looters that are looting your businesses, is that what you really care about? You want to fend off the looters? Yeah. Because while I'm walking around Brooklyn, I do see companies that have the boarded up and say we stand with Black Lives Matter. Why did you do that? Is it because you're a Black-owned company, or because you feel like you don't want people to come fuck your shit up? Because if you did that because you feel like you don't want people to come fuck your shit up, then you're only proving how racist you are. But you low key can't afford to rebuild.
It's deep, man. It's deep. We've been and that's going to be the hardest part, detaching from this system. Mm-hmm. Detaching and really building an economy and really supporting. I mean, even the way how I've been trying in my own way to make changes, really consciously thinking about where my dollars are going. Yes, I did spend money with Amazon, but I am also spending money with Black businesses. I am thinking about like even my athletic wear, and I recently just bought something from a Black business from athletic wear. I'm gonna give them a shout out, and it's just about shouting people out. Mm-hmm. It's $3.99 to post up your friends or anyone you care about.
WeBuyBlack.com.
Right. Yeah. Get the exposure out. We gotta start somewhere, and social media doesn't have to be a negative. We could really make it work to our advantage, as we should. That's what the platform is there for.
I agree. I saw a post today. It said that they still killing us, so this movement still matters. And don't forget it. Just because you want to get back to real ratchet shit. I get that shit. Who doesn't like ratchet shit? Who doesn't like to hang out? Who doesn't like to party? I get all of that shit. But don't forget that we are still in a fight. I'm gonna just end it like that, because I don't want it gets me so mad and so riled up to keep talking about this continuously. Mm-hmm. I want to end it to say this: we're still at war, okay? And don't forget that every day you wake up, it is still our responsibility to be better, do better, and make our people rise up. That's just what we have to do. We can't let this shit die down. It's
it really starts with our freaking mental, though. When you really think about it,
it does. It messes with my mental every day.
We can't come together to even break the power that be up there or whatever the fuck that's happening. Like it's gonna take a lot. And if we don't realize, okay, hey, we need to fix the shit within ourselves and come together as Black people, then It's gonna be the same shit.
Yeah. Just don't forget, people.
Exactly.
So, moving right along into, Black is everything. Pop culture section. Let's talk about your girl B Simone. B Simone is at it again.
She at it again.
At it again. So every time those firecrackers drop, laughing. All right, so B Simone announces she is hosting a free webinar about finances, law, and copyright infringement following the backlash she received about her book. I don't want to read her comment because she probably didn't write it herself. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to encourage plagiarism.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just trying to understand how someone who don't know what that even fucking means. Bitch, you didn't even look at your own shit, but we gonna teach a class about it?
Come on, love. Come on, love.
Right? Like, did we read a couple of Google pages and we learned about it overnight? Did the lawyer come and talk to you and what the fuck? What the fuck? And like, she on that bitch and sat up there and said the shit was fucking free. Bitch, you owe people that money. Just give them their money back.
Listen, she thinks she Kim Kardashian now. Kim Kardashian wanted to be a lawyer, an attorney without going to law. Okay? So, this is what social media is about these days.
So people becoming
credibility.
People are becoming these whole ass careers. All they got to do is go to that section on IG where it says you want to become a business page.
Yep.
And then you put it.
That part. Yes, ma'am.
You put in your profession, and just like that, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's who you are now.
I don't have no type of license. I didn't see lawyer. I didn't see her go to school. She went to law school. She passed the bar. What happened?
I don't know what happened on that because I actually don't know how she just woke up and went to law school. I thought that would have been something that they talked about on the show since they talk about everything on the show. But again, I don't even watch the show. I couldn't even tell you what happens on any episode. But let me just read some of these comments about B Simone's.
They tear her ass up.
Tear her ass up. So one person says one person says she belongs to plagiarism. Another person said,
wait, she belongs to plagiarism?
They said she found a good way to flip this.
Yep.
Somebody said, why y'all repost this?
I'm done.
My favorite, like I said, I won't make it. I'll be at my 9 to 5.
I gotta work.
Oh my
beloved.
They said free and all. We still not tuning in.
Free and all, we're still not tuning it.
Because you think you could just hire a team of experts and now all of a sudden, I mean, look.
Let's put quotations on the experts, though. She didn't do the research for the motherfucking experts, because then you wouldn't be in this position.
Yup, that's a whole word, Carissa. That's a whole word. That's a whole word.
Think of her shit. I used to like her and fuck her. Like, I'm done. I'm done.
I'm not going to use the word canceled because I know Brittany said we shouldn't use that word anymore. But I will say, yes, Brittany, I am listening. I will say, like when you go to the supermarket and like say the one on Church Avenue, you have bought some oranges from them before and the oranges are not good. You just don't buy the oranges from that supermarket anymore. So next time you go into another supermarket to get your oranges. That's just how I feel about B Simone. I just won't be getting certain information from you anymore. I'll go to somebody else to get that information because I can't trust the information that you've been giving me.
From her in the first place, besides a good laugh. Because I don't.
That part.
What else could you do for me? That was it.
Some people were buying her clothes and actually buying her book.
I didn't know Shorty had a whole line.
I'll give you guys a little story. One time I was on her page and I saw this cute little tank top, right? And I was like, oh, I like that. Let me see how much it is. I go on her page. She's selling a half a shirt that I could have made for $30. I said, oh, hell no. I worked too hard for my money to be spending that. So I was like, well, let me see if I can find this shit on Amazon. Typed it in on Amazon. Shit came up to $10 on Amazon. So you know where the fuck I got it from. Amazon. So then I did a little bit more research. let me tell you what some people are doing. And I'm not going to call it all people. I'm just going to say some people. If you are in the group of people that resell clothes on your page that you got from AliExpress, let me tell you something, little bitch. I could wait the month on AliExpress to get the shit too. I will not be spending an arm and a leg on your page when I can get it from AliExpress for 10 times cheaper and just wait the month. The problem is the girls don't want to wait the month. But let me tell you something. I got nothing but time.
Okay, beloved. We heard you, sis. We heard
I got nothing but time.
We heard you. Listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was like, listen, why not get a coin too? Okay? Y'all making this shit look so easy. You mean to tell me, hold up now, let's really break this down. You mean to tell me all I have to do is go on AliExpress and not even own the product, just buy it wholesale and sell it back to you guys at, 2 times or 10 times what I paid. And that's how this works? Okay, cool. Listen.
All you got to do is rebrand it. All you got to do is rebrand it.
That's the thing, though. It's a thing. So I'm not even mad at her for doing that. So I'm not going to even talk shit on that. That's fine. That's what you do. Right. That's cool. I'm not knocking you. Whatever. My issue is this whole book situation that I heard her lip gloss was trash. It's just...
No. Let me say something, Carissa. This is why I'm knocking it. Because there's two type of people that do the shit that we're talking about. There's a person that just takes the shit and resells it without putting any thought into it. And then there's a person that buys the shit wholesale from AliExpress, actually takes the time to make it look different, and then sells it as their product. Because I know another young lady, this young girl, she is doing her thing. She has her own salon, and she's younger than me. She's younger than all of us, She has her own salon, and she actually orders hair products from AliExpress wholesale, then actually kind of puts her own twist to it where she thinks it'll be better for her clients, right? And she explained to me the whole process, and I'm just like, yo, that's dope as fuck, right? But then you have the other people that buy from AliExpress, gets a little packaging made that has their logo on it, just pops that shit out of the AliExpress packaging, pop it into their packaging, and sell it to you for $50.
Just go.
Let me tell you something. The same way my money's important and your money's important, maybe my money and your money can't mix. Because I feel like if that's how you selling it to me, maybe you could go trick somebody else, but you ain't gonna trick me because I ain't no sucker.
Listen, I hear you, Tati. On that note, listen.
I talk about that shit for a little minute.
I can't tell you how many times. I actually just seen it today. I can't tell you how many times I'm going on one person's website and then go on the next, and I'm like, wait, hold up now. You charging $30, you charging $20. I mean, I'm gonna go with the $20 option. Honestly, I mean, obviously, the only thing that they're really doing for us is just creating it more convenient. You're putting it on your website, you're modeling the pieces. Okay, cool.
Exactly.
I'm buying it because I want to look like you. And that's really that's what's wrong with social media, honestly, to some degree, is that these influencers, B. Simone is known to be an influencer.
Yeah.
And it's like, what exactly are you influencing me to do? What is
plagiarize?
We don't ask enough questions to be like, wait a minute. I'm letting you influence me into what? Clearly, everyone that was following her her own team ain't even know what the hell was going on. So, listen, we got to stop with these influencers, okay?
Very true, because we over here wanting to be like these influencers and don't even really know what they selling. Not knowing what they selling is the same thing that China is shipping to them. And and that be the thing. We all know in China, they not the same size as us black people. Stop ordering the 4 and the 6, because we ain't really the 4 and the 6 in these sizes, okay? Because that's what they trying to put on their site and trying to say it stretches. It stretches for the 4 and the 6. Bitch, you the 8 and the 10.
Hell no, it's so big.
Oh, goodness.
The last but not least for our Black is Everything section, I wanted to talk about Beyonce new award that she's receiving. You gotta just love BET. And this is how you know. Let me say something. A black person will never ever let somebody play them twice. But you know when something is now co-signed by a white person, because BET is no more black owned, right? No longer black owned, and they keep pandering to Beyonce so they can get her to come on that show,
right?
That award show, and she don't show up anymore
at
all. So
all.
this year, they want to honor Beyonce for the humanitarian award, and not to say she doesn't deserve it, but we all know she ain't gonna show up. I'm not somebody that follows everything Beyonce does, so I can't tell you what she's done to deserve it.
That's gonna be my question.
Yeah, I don't know what she's done to deserve it.
Yeah, because I was just about to see, what does humanitarian even mean?
That means they've done something for the fucking community, like they've actually put a dent in something. I don't know what she's done, so I'm confused.
I don't know. I don't follow her like that to know.
Concerned with or seeking to promote human welfare. A person who seeks to promote human welfare.
So let me just read the comments, because this is my favorite part of any post, is the comments. Somebody said, now y'all know Shorty don't do the BET Awards. Next person says, y'all praise her like she a god or something. Somebody said, baby, she won't even be in attendance, physical or virtual. Because I remember one year she was supposed to show up virtual and she didn't even do that.
I remember that year.
He didn't even do that. So, like, and not to say that, I don't know what she does with her time. That's none of my business. But I'm just saying, stop being so thirsty. Stop being so thirsty. She don't want to be with y'all. Y'all not even black owned anymore. Maybe that's why she don't want to come on.
Oh, that shit is fucking pointless. I'm like, that's a whole ass segment.
Somebody said this Beyonce thing is getting boring. I can't. I'm done. I'm done.
The second that, because honestly, it's like, listen, we got it. You're Beyonce. Like, at this point, I mean, look, I don't need no beehives coming for me. I know how y'all feel about beef. This ain't no shade, but it's just like, listen, we get it. She doesn't always have to be at the forefront. She's not the only black woman doing something.
And I honestly think they're doing it because, one, she has a song with Megan Thee Stallion, and two, they want better ratings. I don't know about you guys, but do you guys? I don't know about. For me, I don't watch BT, but do you guys watch BT?
No, not really.
And I think that's the thing. So many people fell off of watching BET, especially after Being Mary Jane and The Game was done. I don't know what comes on BET anymore.
That's why we stopped the content.
Exactly. So
never for the BET Awards.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about a BET Awards. So the last time I watched BET is for Being Mary Jane. And after that was done, I don't even know what the number of the channel is. I don't even know. I don't know. I know what MTV is. I know what VH1 is, but what the fuck?
I only know VH1. I don't even know MTV.
And now
I know Netflix. I know that's what I know. I know YouTube.
I got Hulu.
Exactly. That's what we know. Like, fuck a BT. Like, come on. Honestly, it's the content. Like you said, we stopped watching after Being Mary Jane, after The Game. Like, these are the shows. Bring those shows back. Maybe you'll get us your viewership.
And don't bring them back with them corny ass writers too. That's another thing. Don't bring them back with them corny ass writers, because that last season of Being Mary Jane, y'all know what y'all did. Come on now.
See, I gotta touch on this because me particularly, I'm in production. So it's crazy. We actually had a forum today, a Black Lives Matter forum. Mm-hmm. And I'm only bringing this up because the only way for that to happen is to have more of us behind the scenes. And that's what's lacking. They don't have enough of black people behind the scenes being creative.
But that's why I appreciate Issa Reyes. Yes, sis.
I appreciate her too.
That producer was fucking black. Every last one.
Yep.
Exactly. So we need our creators, the Issa Rays, the Shonda Rhimes. We need you ladies and the Ava DuVernays, which I'm pretty sure they're already doing.
Yep.
But anyone up and coming, you need to mirror that, because we need us at the forefront, because we bring the talent. That's honestly why BET is suffering, because there is no real authentic, talent there.
What the hell in the hell?
Here's my problem with this shit. How you got white people writing about black people lives?
Thank you.
Like,
mic drop.
Where's the fucking firecrackers at that point?
Right? like riddle me that. Like, how you got a white person writing about my experiences? Wouldn't it make sense to hire somebody like me to talk about my shit? Like, that's the shit that always got me, because you'll be seeing these great, like, you'll see these shows come on, and then you'll see, like, when you look them up on Google or whatever, and it'll say the director, and you like, oh, that's who wrote that shit? And then you like, but how, what? And it never made sense to me. And that's why I think I love Scandal and Murder so much, because I felt like it really touched on, like, okay, I remember this scene in The Murder where Annalise Keating's mom came over, and she that one night she was sitting in the middle of her in between her legs, and her mom was doing her hair. That's something that is so precious in the Black community. You know how many times I sat in between my mom's legs for her to do my hair? Yep. Like, that's something that, and what really made me feel so warm inside when I watched it is because her mom was so old, like not old in a bad sense, but older. She was like probably in her 80s or something, and Annalise was a grown woman at this point, but it felt it was a nostalgic moment. Yep. Like, how can you recreate that with a white writer? They don't know nothing about that.
They don't know nothing about that shit.
Exactly.
But that's just my 2 cents on that.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, you make valid points, Tatiana, and going more into music. Y'all know we got to talk about the new music that dropped.
Yes.
Snow in the Bluff.
Well, that the Snow in the Bluff. Well, goddamn, I can't even.
They fucking with it too. The firecrackers fucking with it too.
Right. The Snow in the Bluff. That song was a while, but Tiana Taylor is super new, and go ahead, Brittany. Go ahead. You talk about it.
Tiana Taylor, I ain't even gonna hold you. I just listened to the album today because I saw, first of all, kudos to her. Dope release party. I love the creativity.
Yeah. And her and Iman just like, they're so sexy.
I love them.
I love their love. I love their love. I love their love. And Juju is just...
That's just the cutest baby in the world.
She is gonna be like, she's
a superstar in her own right.
She's already a superstar. Like, come on. She is gonna surpass North, all of them. Like, she is in a lane of her own.
I don't know who those people are, okay? Right. Let's talk about Juju. I don't know North, South, East. Right. I don't know who those people are.
Yeah, but, super dope, creative. Like, kudos to Tiana Taylor. Like, she's come a really long way. You guys might know her, obviously, Chicken Noodle Soup. Like, come on. Everybody was
Chicken Noodle Soup. Chicken Noodle Soup.
On the side, okay? Like, we was all doing that. And, she hit the ground running. But this album, man, it reminded me of kind of like one of those 90s albums where you could just let the album play. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to skip over songs.
I'm gonna have to add that to my shower playlist then.
Right? Yeah. It's a good shower playlist. I realize when I'm in the shower, I either need hype music or music to get me in the mood.
If I'm not going nowhere, R&B. Now, if I'm trying to go out, trap all day, baby.
I prefer trap all day, honestly. I just love trap music.
R&B head.
I'm right there with you ladies. I'm a trapper all the way. I had to kind of, Future's wilding out here in these streets. He's wilding.
You know what's funny? Brittany is a diehard Future fan, and if she's saying that,
he's wilding. Honestly, it's hard to, I'm going to get back to Tiana, but I just got to talk about this for a second. It's hard to separate the craft from the person now these days because of social media. Because we have more access to them. Yep. We're now getting we now get to know their personal lives. When you guys really think about the history of music, we kind of didn't see celebrities too often. We only saw them when they were dropping an album, you know, like a video, and it wasn't often. But now it's like we know all they baby mamas, we know everybody. So yeah, he's doing too much. But the music though is like, damn, yo, I can't.
Did you download his new album?
You know I did.
I know you did, girl. You ain't have to tell me. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, so but cool, gotta give Tiana her flowers.
Let's not forget about her. That was dope. Even like the photo shoot she did with her and Juju.
Yes.
Hair, skin, everything.
Yes.
I love it.
She needs all the accolades, like all of them, like
all of them. And if you didn't listen to it yet, shut this shit down. Listen to it and then come back.
No. Don't shut us down. Listen after
you done shit.
The fuck? I listen. We already know y'all going. Even if y'all did pause, y'all know y'all coming back because y'all
come on now.
Tati, definitely. Just a few of the records that I definitely was messing with. Morning. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's like yes, you know? Low-key, she got Erykah Badu on here. Juju is on. Junie is on here. Junie doing her thing on the vocals. Like
I love when they put their kids on their songs, only because like the schools are not going to teach them what you could teach them. Exactly. That's why I like it.
Exactly. And then we got new music from J. Cole too. He just released a single, "Snow on the Bluff." Mm-hmm. You know, there was a little backlash with the title "Snow on the Bluff." Maybe you guys have seen the documentary on Netflix. Maybe you guys haven't. If you haven't, definitely check it out. I mean, it was honestly, this is a couple years back, so I have to see if it's even still up. But trust me, you can find it out there. But long story short, basically, it was just controversy over this whole name, Snow on the Bluff. The Bluff is actually an area in Atlanta. You know, I don't want to talk about their hood too much because I ain't from Atlanta. But from what I saw, you know, it's predominantly they doing what they doing. They hustling, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But there is someone that is named Curtis Snow, and he just took it a little personal that, you know, you representing my hood in the song, but you ain't never even been out here. But we know J. Cole is for the people, you know. And after listening to the song is beautiful.
Can I just say, before I didn't know why people were mad. So when I listened to the song, I kept listening to it, waiting for something bad to happen. And I didn't know. And I was just like, well, this song is awesome. What the people are mad for? So now that you've explained it, I just feel like some people find every and each way to build clout for themselves. These are all words. Snow in the Bluff are 4 words that people could have put together however they wanted to put it together. Now, if you wanted to be cool about it, you should have said, yo, that's mad dope that J. Cole used the name of my show for the title of his song. But to be mad,
the area of my hood, exactly. You put us on the map.
Let me just say this. This goes back to my topic on how people have so many different emotions about things, and I don't have all these different emotions about things. I just don't. Because I'm flattered. But now you standing up here mad, big and bad, like you called the city Bluff. Did you name the city Bluff? Did you name the city Bluff? So what you mad about?
Listen, that's the problem with, and Jay-Z said it perfect, you know. He basically said, look, we sitting here, you don't even own the hood. You don't even own you're not getting no type of equity in your streets. So why are you that attached to it? You only live here.
So you mad about 4 words that you put together sequentially. Snow in the Bluff. And we all know snow is coke. So did you make up that word, that nickname for coke? Because if so, let me know.
Because Jeezy is who I know as Snow. And there might have been another Snow. But Jeezy is who I know as Snowman.
Yep.
Just saying.
Come on, just saying. Come on now.
What does it matter if he reference his hood or reference him or whatever? Rappers do that shit in every other motherfucking song. That's the whole point of a fucking.
But that's how people clout chase. Is that people really be out here clout chasing? You think I'm gonna get mad if somebody? You remember what's that song? That song by Blueface, Tatiana. What's the name of it? Is that name?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
People was throwing my name around left and right. So now I'm gonna get mad at Blueface because he used my name to make that song.
Yeah, I mean, all the Felicias in the world is mad too. Bye, Felicia. I mean, come on
now. What about Kiki? Kiki, do you love me? Come on now. Come on. This is my problem with people. They stay clout chasing and they don't. And I don't know if it's the problem is too much emotion. Too much emotion.
Too much emotion in the wrong shit. Who the fuck cares? You don't have enough emotion for the right shit.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
You better preach, Carissa.
Go ahead, Carissa. That's a whole word.
Be over it.
I think that's pretty much it for Black is Everything.
As we transition into more of the movie topic scene, it's gonna get a little wrong.
Okay. Okay.
It's basically this movie on Netflix called 365 and Honey Child.
Woo!
Honey Child. I mean, first of all, at first when the movie first came on, I was a little mad. Well, let me give y'all a little context.
Go ahead.
Basically, in a nutshell, it's a X-rated 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey ain't got nothing on. Like, you as the audience watching the movie is making you feel like, well, shit, like, can you come do it to me, please? Ladies, listen, I'm telling y'all, watch the movie 365 on Netflix. Yeah, basically, if y'all seen 50 Shades of Grey or read the book, y'all already know what type of foreplay and, but to me, it was just really just a build up. And at first, like I said, when I turned on the video, I was like, oh, subtitles. I know I'm not the only one that feel that way.
Same. I felt like that too.
Subtitles, I'll be like, forget it.
Yeah, same. There's this movie on there. I forgot what the name of the movie is, but it's on Netflix. Huh?
Talking about Extraction.
Yeah, I put it on one night and I was just like, yo, wait. You expect me to sit here and read all night?
I was excited to watch it.
Cut that shit off. I cut that shit off. I'm not reading all night. That's the point of watching TV. I could read a book.
Exactly. So, but something told me stick it out. Because you know what made me stick it out? When I saw the genre. It says sex, nudity.
It sure did.
I said, wait, hold up now.
I saw that
Wait
shit.
a minute. Something gotta be worth watching. So I said, all right, I'm gonna give it the first 10 minutes. Let's see what pop off. Honey Child. I mean, listen, they ain't waste no time really getting into the action. They didn't.
No time at all.
I don't even know how, like, I don't want to get too deep because we might have some young listeners but listen, parental advisory needed on Netflix now. Okay, y'all hear me? Before, parental advisory wasn't needed, but Netflix, they done stepped into another category.
They done stepped into another category with this. Yep. Can I just say what my favorite part was? And before I say what my favorite part is, let me just say this for the fellas. I don't know why I use the fellas because usually I say guys. I don't like the word fellas, but anyhow. You guys need to come like step out with some kind of like confidence. Meaning like if you know you want to fuck, just come out with it. Because this young man just showed me a level of confidence that I was just not used to. Okay? They were both in the shower. Now, his house is amazing, where it has just one big shower, but you could be at one side of the shower and the other person could be at the other side of the shower. She was taking a shower. He came in to take his shower, and she kept staring at his little member. And then he said,
it was far from little, though.
It wasn't little.
Because them eyes was glued. She was like in a maze.
And them eyes were big.
Yeah.
And he said, why you keep staring at it? I said, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck? And then he got closer to her. I said, oh, well. Even I had to back up from the TV. I was like, well, hold up. Hold up now.
Listen.
I'm gonna say, but go ahead, Brittany.
That level of intimacy, it was like, once they did reach that point of the climax of the movie, it was just like, it was nonstop. They was just like two dogs in the park just going at it. Like, but literally everywhere, okay?
She was feeling sex deprived because in the beginning where she was trying to get some from her man and he brushed her off, I get that. Because at that point in the movie, I thought about it. Like, what if it was me? I was trying to get some and my man was like, oh, not tonight. How would I feel? And I was just like, damn, that's how it feels.
No means. Let's stop. Wait, let me hold up. Excuse me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just like, how would I feel?
I'm happy you brought that up, Tatiana, because that's true.
Yeah, I don't want to be turned down. Like, nope. I don't want to be turned down. If I want it, I feel like it should be on deck.
And I ain't see you all day. I'm just coming home from work.
First of all, if you my motherfucking nigga, I'm not asking you for shit. I don't give a fuck if you sleep, whatever. I'm pulling your pants down. We going at it. Like, I just need you to be ready. There should be no. There should be no, I'm tired. I don't know what the fuck that shit means. Better get some fucking adrenaline.
What bothered me the most about that is the motherfucker was staying home all day. She just got home from work, had a long ass meeting, and all she wanted to do was come a little.
Exactly. But she had to go please herself, which is a damn shame. And then flip side to it. The reason why he wasn't is because his ass was doing his thing. Okay? He was out doing his thing. So served her right. I mean, listen, honestly, there was parts of the movie where I was like, okay, is this realistic? Because I'm not gonna lie, there were moments where I was like, okay, this man just came and swooped you off.
Yeah. But if you realize what made sense about it was she was the woman that was there when his dad died. Did you notice that? Yeah. That's why he searched for her, because he didn't know who necessarily killed his dad.
See, now I did like that they did that to the movie, because it was like, oh, okay, because you trust me, ladies, you ain't gonna be disappointed.
You're not.
And it's top. It's the fourth top most rated thing on Netflix right now.
And ladies, make sure you got your toys ready. If you ain't sleeping next to a man or a man, make sure you got some toys ready.
You're a man or a man. Okay.
It could be your man or a man. Or use your fingers, whatever the fuck you want to do. Just have them ready, because, you can't just be sitting there getting wet and not, getting it off. So,
listen, ladies, do what y'all gotta do, because trust me, these men, they gonna do what they need to do. Okay. But don't just be doing it with any dude. Do it with a dude. I'm telling y'all, when y'all watch this movie, trust me, y'all gonna have some higher standards, because he told her, look, I'm gonna give the reason for the name of the movie 365. He said, I'm going to give you a year to fall in love with me. I'm going to make you fall in love with me by how I treat you. Oh, God damn. Okay, this is what we doing? So wait, you basically going to take care of me for a year. And at the end of that year, now there were parts where I was like, all right, this is a little controlling. It wasn't, but trust me, ladies, we want that control sometimes. We want y'all to yoke us up sometimes, man. We want that shit. Even when we say it stop. But see, I gotta be careful with that, because men will read that as, don't come over here and try to rape nobody, all right?
Okay.
I will fuck you up. Get up off of me, okay? I'm not playing. No, women, seriously. And for any ladies that I know that's a delicate topic. I don't want to make it lighthearted. It's not lighthearted at all. We don't tolerate the rape culture at all.
Yep.
But there is a sense of playfulness that we like when it comes to this little cat and mouse, like, tease me, make me yearn for it, you get what I'm saying?
Can I just say, I realized that you have, as women, you have to say, I want to be teased. Because I feel like men don't think about that. I get it, because Some men, they just want to get straight to the action. But you can't get straight to the action without making me feel excited for the action. You know what I'm saying? And men think, oh my gosh, I have to go through all this foreplay to get her excited to get to the action. And it's really not that. It's that cat and mouse game, like you said, Brittany. And why do we have to play these games? I know it sounds dumb, but I don't know. I just like a little playfulness. I like a little bite. I like a little nibble. I mean, come on. Make it sexy. Make it exciting. If you just want to whip it out, put it in. I mean,
don't get me wrong. There's moments where we want you to get straight to the action. Okay,
if we outside, yes, get straight to the action. That's what I need you to get straight to action. If we outside, because clearly I'm pulling it out and I'm saying this is happening right now. But if we're in the house and it's a regular day, say I'm about to wash some dishes or cook some food, make it exciting. Because now I'm just doing the regular shit I do every day.
That's why you switch it up.
But that's what I'm saying. They not even doing the switching it up. This is what they do. You could be washing dishes. They'll come upstairs. They be like, oh, you washing dishes? Look over your shoulder. Oh, how you almost done? All right. Then they want to grab a little boob and be like, when you about to be done with the dishes? And then you got to push them off like, yo, I'm trying to wash the dishes. They be like, why you push my hand off? You don't like when I do that? And that to them.
Or smacking your ass.
It's the automatic foreplay. And I'm just like.
I guess I'm a sucker because I'll turn my ass around and be like, okay, babe.
Well, that don't work for me.
You gotta stay ready. Fuck all that. Fuck all that you talking about. Every once in a while, cool. Yeah, let's foreplay. 9 times out of 10, I'm the one like, okay, so you ready? We doing this? Like today? Now? Let's go.
Like, I need a little bit more than a little bit of breast rub. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it depends. Like you said, Tati, it depends on the time and the place.
Yeah, it depends.
Listen, if it's 3 a.m., get that shit in and out, okay? We ain't got time for all this shit, okay? It's 3 a.m., I gotta work in the morning. Ain't nobody got time to be up till 5, okay? We
going to sleep.
And we going back to sleep.
Tired.
No, Carissa said I'm just not going to sleep.
The fuck? There's not a time. No.
What? You talking about mid-sleep? I can't be tired.
You like, let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm not going to sleep. There's no point in taking a nap. I gotta get up at 5. We can just let's go.
I'm okay with missing some sleep for some dick. I am.
I am too. But I'm saying again, it goes back to if that's the only time that I'm willing to accept. Like, okay, if we're not doing the
I agree with you. That's all that I can accept. Not the foreplay at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Date night.
I can accept that.
Yeah, if we just had a date night.
Wait. So, Carissa, you need foreplay at 3 o'clock in the morning?
I don't need foreplay at 3 o'clock in the
morning. I don't need it either.
If I want foreplay or if I don't want it, whatever the fuck, I'm down for whatever. So if at 3 o'clock, that's when you want to do that. Oh, I'm with it.
Nah, I don't need the foreplay at 3 o'clock in the morning. Pull it in. Let's put it in. Trust me, it's been marinating. It's ready.
Give me some motherfucking coffee. I'm going to work. I'll see you later.
I don't even need the coffee. Let me tell you something. After some good dick at 5 o'clock in the morning, I don't need coffee. Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Right.
Okay.
Listen.
For the rest of the day, be good.
Listen, that AM dick hit different than the night.
It sure do. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like being at Home Depot at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You thinking about exactly what you did at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And you know what's the best part is because you guys get to talk about it all day. It's like, you can talk about it all day.
You'll be doing your shit and be like, yo, did you like when I do that? Yeah, that shit.
Listen, man.
Okay, can I just say, guys that don't like to talk about
nasty. Y'all nasty. Oh, y'all nasty.
Wait. Guys that
our listeners is nasty too. Y'all sitting there nodding your heads too. I know. I see y'all.
I know. All our listeners are just like, yo, I think like that too. Oh my gosh. All right. What were we talking about? Is that it for the movie, Brittany?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. In a nutshell, make sure y'all watch it because I'm telling you, ladies, we actually going to probably need some type of poll report to see how y'all was feeling at the end of that.
Email us at livingsinglenewyorkstyle@gmail.com to tell us what you thought. Give us some of your stories that you could relate. Tell us what you think could have happened, what they could have done better. Anything related to the topic or even outside the topic that you just want to share because you thought we would like it. Send it, DM, email, comment, whichever one you like.
And and to piggyback off of that, I know as I'm thinking about it, there's actually another podcast out called Black Widow. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but it's one of those podcasts where you're afraid to send it to people because you don't know if they're into it.
Fuck all that. I'm sending all the shit. What's it
about? But I'm definitely here for it. Let me put it to you this way. I've been at my desk and I've been like, okay, I might need a moment in the bathroom. Like, no, seriously. Y'all gotta check out if y'all like 365. If y'all want to hear it in an audio version,
to this shit, let me download it right now.
If y'all want to hear it in an audio version, Black Widow.
I'm about to download that shit right now.
And if y'all want extra content, they have a Patreon page. But right on Apple, all your streaming platforms, and it's a black owned podcast. Okay, everything black. We not playing out
everything here.
Everything black. Okay, Black Widow. Check it out. Y'all got a couple seasons.
I found it.
Yeah. Tune in. Give us the and if you guys already listen, let me know what's your favorite episode. Let me know.
Yes, let's talk about it.
It's super dope.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Oh, I can definitely do this.
All right, so moving right along into our next category. All right, so this week's next category is called quarantine struggles. Why can't I say quarantine? I guess because I've been saying it so long. Quarantine struggles. And we're going to talk about our frustrations about being quarantined. So the first one, to have sex or to not have sex. And the reason this is a question is because you could potentially get corona if you go out there for your dick appointment.
Yeah, just like you put a mask on that dick, put a mask on your mouth.
I hear that shit. All right, so let me just say this. Now that you said this shit about the mask, Carissa, I've been watching. Of course, I don't know who doesn't do this, but at nighttime I watch my little Twitter porn, and I've been seeing people wear masks while having sex, and I just think I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I need to be able to do all my things.
Your things, Tati. What you doing?
THINGS. All my things.
Okay.
And I need to be free and, to move as I please. So I'm not wearing a motherfucking mask. I'm sorry, Carissa. I'm not putting on a mask to have sex. I'm not. No, but they are on Twitter. You
have to think about it, though, as porn stars. That's their motherfucking job. So their liability, X, Y, and Z. So they going to have to put a motherfucking mask on to keep this content going if they want work. Like everybody else.
I don't know.
That is super weird. Mask and
real life, though. Real life.
I don't know. I'm not wearing a mask. And honestly, okay, I'll be honest with you guys. When this whole corona thing first started, I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to no dick appointments. I'm not trying to die.
You ain't know you was going to be 3 months in.
I ain't know it was going to be no 3 months in. Okay. Like after 3 months in, you start really coming up in your head reasons why it's okay.
Sounds about right.
And then you go out there and you like, yeah, I'm good. And, and then you come back and, I'm good. I'm good.
Listen, if we going into phase 2 in New York, okay, and dining, outdoor dining and in-mall shopping is starting to begin,
Once they said I could dine outside, once they said a motherfucker could dine outside, I was like, well, I'm about to dine inside.
Exactly.
Okay.
If people get, what you getting your hair done for? Because you trying to go see that dick appointment, okay?
Come on. Why are you getting your neck done? For the dick appointment.
Exactly.
Come on, stop it now.
They cuts. They starting to come back to life, okay?
Come on now.
Out here.
Come on now. Say it loud.
Let's stop playing, okay?
Say it loud. Because like I said, when this first started, I said, yeah, I'm not going on. I'm not dying for no dick appointment. But now you telling me all these months went by and I still gotta wait? That's a lie.
World, I need penis.
Yeah. Dumb black dildos. They cute. They cute. That's all they are. They cute. But I need to feel a warm-blooded person next to me.
Exactly.
I need to feel a warm-blooded person. For all that, I could just use my fingers.
That's a fact.
The next thing, quarantine struggles. Vacationing. Are you guys getting on planes? What are you guys gonna do? Do you feel comfortable?
I get on nobody plane.
You not getting on nobody plane?
I get on nobody. You know what? I might as well get on somebody plane because my dumb ass went clubbing this weekend. So if I could be out.
And she ain't wear no mask. No mask.
Oh, fucking mask on.
Isn't that your man's? Okay. But wait, Carissa, aren't you supposed to be coming to New York in December? So you're flying.
Okay, that's later. Like right now, am I getting on the plane? No.
But you clubbing with no mask on.
I'm gonna have a mask on. I'm gonna be masked up all in the airport.
That picture that you sent me of you in the club, you didn't have no mask on.
She calling you out.
Video, Tati.
Yes, because we not liars on this podcast. We tell the truth.
Yup. I said my confession today. I was confession Brit today. I said I need to let this baggage go.
Yeah. Brittany came on today. She was like, guys, I was like, oh, Brittany out here telling the truth. And then she landed a bomb in my life. I'm still processing till now. I can't tell you guys, but look,
I'll tell a fucking story, okay? I did some dumb shit. I don't even know why, okay? I fucking lied about my age, made it seem like I was older than what I was. Why?
Let me tell you guys, you're not saying the story right.
Oh, go ahead.
Friends a question. And I felt like the question, I need to make sure to see what everybody's age was. So I said, Brittany, you a year older than me, right? And she goes, nah, I'm 27. And I was like, I'm waiting for her to laugh and say, yes, bitch, I'm a year older than you. But no, she said, I lied to you about my age when I first met you. And then I was still sitting there dumbfounded. But why did she lie to me? A whole me?
A whole you and Nicole, okay? A whole you and Nicole. Dumb shit. Why? I don't know. I have no fucking reason why. Why?
She went up, not even down. She went up. Who the fuck wants to?
Who goes up? Again, like I said, I felt like maybe, I don't know, I wanted to be older for what? But you know what? It's 2020. Niggas ain't lying about shit, okay? What 2019 taught me is transparency is best, okay? Yes. That is what I'm taking into 2020, and that's what I've been living by. I'm being transparent. I'm telling you how the fuck I'm feeling. I'm cutting you off if you ain't treating me how I want to be treated. And that part,
I know that's right, because that's exactly how I'm
So that was then, and this is now. And niggas ain't lying no more, all right? Now wait, but I gotta put a stamper on that, because sometimes you might have to tell a little white lie just to secure people's feelings, because people really
that's right.
Ooh.
Let me give you guys a story.
Put your ass up. Who the fuck is you lying to?
I had to lie to somebody last night.
See?
I told you the lie I said.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. And then the funny part is, the lie didn't even make the man feel better. The man felt worse.
You might as well tell the truth. You want to feel the same way.
I might as well have told the truth because he was gonna feel the same way.
Exactly.
And the funny part is, I don't understand how it hurt your feelings, and you ain't nobody to me. I ain't nobody to you. We just two people that know each other.
See, but the beautiful thing in aging is you start not to really give a fuck. Okay.
That's the beautiful thing about when you get older. Because I felt if I was 21, I would have felt bad. I'm not 21 anymore. I don't give two shits about how you feel because you asked me a question. I answered it honestly. You didn't like. No, actually, I lied to protect your feelings, and you still felt some type of way. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
I don't do that shit no more. If you ask me something, just know you're gonna get the truth. So you might want to be careful what you ask me. That's on you after that. Did nobody tell you to open your mouth and speak them words?
Well, I had to say what I said. I had to say what I said because the person asked me what I was doing the night before, and I lied then too. So now I just had to, you let this know, that's why.
That's why I don't lie. I can't keep up with that shit. I can't remember what the hell I did yesterday, much less what I ate. You want me to? Nah, man.
That's why I had to set it free. I said I can't keep my. I don't know what age I am anymore. I don't know what fucking age I'm supposed to be anymore. What age am I now? 30 fucking 2? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I said, man, fuck this shit. I'm fucking 27, about to be 28 in October. I don't know how old I am anymore. Am I 1? Am I 2? I don't fucking know.
So, let's talk about.
We need to talk about, since shit is opening back up too, these men need to pipe it down, okay? Me on my bike, I be getting so, look, I get it, I'm beautiful, I know, and that's no cocky shit, I know, okay? But, I'm sorry, like, they be looking at me like they ain't never seen a woman before, and I'm like, is this
like we've been in jail?
This is how post-life quarantine is gonna be? Y'all gonna be
bringing you like these men? And let me tell you something. I even look at men differently now. So
we had this discussion, Tati. You a whole ass nigga out here.
That's a whole fact.
Let me tell you, I'm a person first.
Oh, she said I'm a person first. I can't.
You know what? Your body parts are woman. So I will put that first. But your mannerisms are Negro. The black man. Yeah?
Say you
I've been looking at niggas differently.
You the bitch that be staring at the goddamn sweatpants outline.
Everything. You post a pic in some sweatpants. I don't give a fuck what you're.
I'm not even talking about posting a pic, shorty. I'm talking about in person. Your ass be like, you be the one lurking. Yeah.
I do. In Target, I find myself looking at people. I do. I'm not gonna lie. And it's just, I feel like if you put it out there for display, what am I supposed to do?
This is true.
Yeah. If you put it on display, I'm only gonna want to look at it.
That's like I had some short shorts on the other night when I went out. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. One, I was trying to, try that ass for my nigga. And on the other hand, anybody else that wanted to be looking, come right ahead.
Yeah. Sometimes, listen, ain't nobody saying that we some Snow Whites out here, okay? We know when we put in certain things on, we gonna get an extra set of eyes on us, okay? But sometimes we don't even gotta do that, and we still
getting it. So I posted something on my page today. For anybody who wants to follow me, my IG handle is Tati does it better _. Same Tati does it better _ at Twitter. And I wrote, guys, you don't have to lure us in with the Netflix. Why can't I say Netflix? Netflix. Guys, you don't have to lure us in with the Netflix part. We really only came here for the chill part. And the reason why I said that is because I think in this day and age, women are very sexually empowered, and just that feminist feeling, I feel like it's just pumping through a lot of our veins. And I realized, I had a conversation with a young lady today, and she's older than me, and I'm calling her a young lady because I don't care what age you are, you're still a young lady. Everybody, we're all young and beautiful. And she kind of made it seem to me that the way I'm living my life as just being a proud feminist and proud in my sexuality, that it's wrong. And every woman wants to get married and have children, and they want to settle down, and all this shit I'm chatting about is not what life is really about. And it made me think a little bit, and I realized that some women, when I say, oh, I know I came here for the chill part, some women actually came for the Netflix part thinking it's an actual date. So, to conclude my statement is, a bitch like me came for the chill part.
Oh, let's get back to, wait a minute. Not every woman wants to motherfucking be married and live in this little white picket fence of a fucking house and have all these fucking children and be, no. That's not what everybody, no. That's why I asked you guys that question earlier. Before the start of the show, I asked them if they felt like in a year or two would they want to get married, settle down. And that's why I asked you guys that. Because I feel like, okay, this is what I think. If marriage comes, a relationship comes, that's great. But to be set out on a hunt for it, like blood nose, like, for it, I don't think that's also in the sense correct. Now, I do think we have different lifestyles where, okay, well, this is the kind of lifestyle I have now, so this is the kind of partner I'm looking for now, and I get that, and for me, this is the kind of lifestyle I have now where I did just get out of a relationship. Nothing in my mind right now is saying I want to find a partner to hone in on. So this person could be my potential husband, because my eggs are going to dry up. So in 2 to 3 years, we could get married so I can make sure I have babies before my eggs dry up. I think that's just a lot of thinking. And for whatever women that can really sit there and think like that, more power to them. But I'm really just focused on my libido right now. I feel like what you're doing is 1,000% fine, and you already fucking know that. I tell your ass that shit every goddamn day. Fuck what that person has to say about that. That's bullshit. I feel like the problem with women is they feel like they have to censor themselves. I feel like that's a problem.
That's my problem.
It's okay for a man to go out and do whatever and be whoever and act however, but we got to sit here and be Miss Prissy, or, oh, you can't be a tomboy, you can't wear sweats, or you can't wear, like, nah, don't tell me what to wear, don't tell me what to think, don't tell me how to, none of that. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
It's funny that you said censored, because that's exactly what the person told me. The person said, as a woman, when you're talking to a man, you should never be 100% honest about your
that shit,
about your sexuality or your sexual experiences. And I sat there and I thought about it, and as I'm listening to the person speak, I'm thinking, and I'm just like, so now you telling me off rip I'm supposed to lie?
Okay, so she wants you to lie, but let's flip it. So we're supposed to be in this little cocoon of a shell, and, oh, I'm innocent and I'm sweet, but yeah, you want me to be this fucking busted wide open ass freak? How the fuck you think I'm?
That's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she said. The person said, I already let the cat out of the bag as a she, but she said that they don't want to know off a rip. A man doesn't want to know off a rip that you are a freak. They want to know that you're this good girl, but then as once you guys get married or you're in a deep relationship, they want to be, I guess, they want to teach you to be a freak, or they want the freak to come out then. And for me, that's too much.
Information from?
I don't know, girl, but for me, in my mind, that's too much manipulation. I'm not a manipulator. I'm not in the habit of manipulating men. I'm not in the habit of manipulating anybody. You come to me and you like, yo, what's up? What you doing? What you dealing with? Depending on the mood that I'm feeling, I might say, oh, I just wanna have a sexual relationship with this person, or yo, I really like this person, or I could have a sexual relationship with you and it turns into something that, yo, I really do fucks with you. Yeah. But I don't like that some women feel like they have to play this mind game with men to trap them into being into a relationship because they want to be in a relationship so bad. To me, that doesn't make sense, because how you meet somebody off the street or in school, wherever you meet this person, and all of a sudden this is your husband. Like, how does that happen? Like, if I meet somebody right now, that man, I don't know that man. That's just somebody that we both know each other from off the street.
Exactly. Exactly.
You already know what the fuck I say every day. I'm not censoring shit for no fucking body. If we're talking and if you don't like what I said or if it rubbed you the wrong way, you ain't gotta fuck with me. Keep pushing. It's really
But what she's saying is you're thinking about right now. In 2 to 3 years, you're not going to feel the same. And then you would have lost your opportunity to marry that person that would have been your potential husband.
I want to be with somebody who's going to accept me for me. So how you met me and how I'm evolving from the time that you met me, I want you to accept all of that. And if you can't do that, then I'm not fucking with it. I've been in a controlling ass relationship and I don't want that shit. And I'm not censoring myself for not a damn motherfucker ever again. Okay?
I would love to hear any males that are listening to this episode. I would love to hear your point of view. So please email us at livingsinglenewyorkstyle@gmail.com. DM us at livingsinglenewyorkstyle on IG, Facebook, message us. Just let us know what you think about that. Would you like a woman to kind of tone down her sexuality and who she is when you first meet her, or would you want her to be open so you know what you're getting into? I think that's a very interesting topic, and maybe we will actually dive in more into that on another episode. Since we just brought that up, and I thought that was a great topic.
Yes, that's an excellent topic, because trust me, there are plenty of women probably listening to this agreeing with what she said.
Yeah.
Women agreeing with what we're saying. Like, no, absolutely not. Men don't have to censor themselves.
Not at all.
Exactly. And that's what really bothered me about everything that she said. Everything that she said was like it was catering to the male ego, and for us as women to make ourselves smaller to make a man feel good. And I think that's what's wrong with our culture. The women, our like mothers, aunts, and and stuff like that. The elder women in our family, they were taught to do that. So now they want to pass that on to us. But I feel like and I don't want to keep saying I think that our present day generation, we're kind of breaking off from that, and it bothers them. It actually frustrates them. Because they're like, that's not how you're supposed to move. That's not what we did. This is what you're supposed to do. And I'm just like, why should I have to make myself smaller to make a man feel comfortable? You told me to go get educated. You told me to go away to school and do what I got to do. Now I came back with all these experiences and I got to shut that down to make this guy
that person feel fucking comfortable. Fuck no. And my thing about that is, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, whenever I am, like in a relationship or whatever the fuck, I am the submissive type to whoever my partner is. But it's not submissive in the sense that, I'm sheltering everything about me. I'm still going to be me, but I'm going to let you be a man. I'm going to let you lead. And if, you ain't doing no dumb shit, no fuck shit, then I'm going to follow. But if you're doing some dumb shit, I'm going to call you out on your dumb shit. We're not doing that shit together. You're not about to put me down the rabbit hole with you.
Can remember the verse where it says the man leads the household. A lot of these West Indian pastors, they love talking about that verse where it says the man leads the household, but none of them like to read the verse after.
You know what? My thing
None of them like to read that verse after. Let me find that verse for y'all so I can tell you what it says.
The man is the head of the household, but guess what? The woman is the motherfucking neck. So your head can't fucking turn without a neck. Okay?
Say that, Carissa. Exactly. That's the point.
Act like they can't do shit without us. Oh, babe, I'm sick. Act like they fucking died. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't.
Exactly. I'm not censoring myself for anyone. Okay. And I think as women, and even myself included, when we hear that word submission, we get like
the wrong way.
Right. We think like, oh, we're losing ourselves. And no, I'm not doing that. No, as a woman, yes, you are supposed to submit. But you're supposed to submit to a man that has shown you he is capable of leading, being a provider, being a caretaker, protecting the household. If you're looking to have a family, can be a great father. Exactly. This is the type of man that you
not submissive to no bum ass nigga that just want to fuck. You expect me to sit there and trail behind your ass? No.
But see, the piggyback on that, y'all women out here, y'all submitting and don't even know. Okay, y'all are submitting to those type of men. And this is no bashing, because we've all been there. I've been there too. Before you know your worth, before you actually fall in love with yourself as a woman, you tolerate certain things. You do. I mean, we all been there. We all have, you know, we tolerate certain things. And I think we was even going to touch on it where there's some men that we will, you know, depending on how much we like you,
Yes.
depending on how much we like you, you know, we'll kind of let certain things
Yep.
and put up with it. Versus a man that we like, listen, you lucky I even gave you a chance. Yeah. We ain't tolerating shit. Like, you do one wrong thing, we like, all right, you out of here.
And even like think about in how long you take to have sex with a man. If you really fuck with him, you fuck with him heavy, you get it right quick. If you don't, he gotta wait a little bit, and then a long bit, and then you give it to him, and you find that shit was so good. Ooh, you come back right after, but you come back the next day for the second time.
Yep.
So we did say we was gonna talk about that. I agree with you. We as women we put up with shit from guys that we shouldn't put up with shit from, and then the good guys we leave them in the lurch. I will say this. Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, said black women don't like weird guys. That's why, you know, basically that's why those weird guys date white women. And when they're weird, black women overlook them. Now, I don't know what the fuck weird is, because I feel like everybody's weird, and everybody's definition of normal is forever changing. So let's just say everybody's weird, right? I don't know. I don't pass up on weird guys. I pass up on you if you're corny. So maybe you was corny and that's why black girls didn't like you. But I'll just say right now, I don't think you corny. If I met you back in the day, you know, I'll slide it to you. I'll let you hold that. But I guess that's his experience. I can't speak to his experience, but I don't like that guys think that about black women. I don't like that some black men think that about black women, because you just haven't met the right black women. But don't automatically cross all black women off because of your negative experiences with one. And
they don't like saying all black men, but all like what?
Exactly.
One other motherfucking foot. The shit. Yeah, keep that same.
Exactly.
You don't want us to do it. Don't do it to us.
Yeah. Don't make all black women that story, because I've dated some guys that are not the norm, and you know, they were great. I mean, it didn't work out, but they were great. And I've dated some guys that are the quote unquote norm, and they were great too. It just depends. Like,
normal is. Let's start.
Yeah, and that's I don't know.
But to piggyback on that, I don't want that to be an excuse for black men to use as a reason why they're dating white women. Like, stop.
Exactly.
We're not gonna do
that. That is. That's a cop out.
Yeah.
I fucked with her because she was the only one that fucks with me. Nah, you just didn't find your match yet. You could have kept searching for Queen.
You don't think there's any quote unquote weird black women out there?
There's a whole bunch of weird ass fucking black girls.
Match that up.
Match it up.
Match it up.
Match.com. Get on Match.com and say, I'm looking for a weirdo, okay? Like, what's up? I mean, and I'm just using that term because, I mean, that's the, you know, and I don't see
that's what he said. That's what he said. That's why I'm using that term.
Whatever you guys identify yourself as, but everybody got their quirks and their kinks. But no, I'm sorry, Childish Gambino, you missed me with that one, because we're not using that as no loophole.
Yo, Brittany, remember when we went to go see that guy, the artist? I forgot his name.
Yes, I still follow him.
I still follow him too. Yeah, Ricky Belafonte. And he's a black artist, and he's pretty great, guys. So you can definitely look him up. He's not your norm, and please, Ricky, don't take it as offensive. But I don't feel like he's the normal black guy that you will see in the streets. But I think that nigga sexy as fuck. He could get it.
Listen, yes, Ricky Belafonte is his Instagram. Everyone who's listening, and he is a producer. I mean, he's a music producer. He does it all. He knows how to play the keys. He knows how to do auto tunes. Like, check him out. He's
Haitian, my people.
Hey.
So I think he's pretty dope. I think he's pretty dope, and he's not the normal guy. And that's my thing with people. Like, that comment, I think it kind of put Black women into a category, and I don't want that for Black women. I think that there's different shades, different characteristics and backgrounds to Black women, that you can't say that and generalize that statement. So I think that's it for pretty much quarantine struggles.
Yeah, quarantine show. I mean, burst out of quarantine struggles was we could kind of navigate into the online dating scene. Yeah. That was definitely a struggle. Yeah. So people, myself included, I was debating myself on whether I even wanted to address it. But I did tap into it. I was like, let me see what this online dating is about. And, again, quarantine struggles, that made me kind of tap into it. I wouldn't, trust me, under any other circumstance, I would not have thought about any type of online dating. But I tried it. I tried Hinge specifically. What I do like about the platform is that they have some really good questions on there. It's not just all pictures. You can either have all 6. You can basically post like 6 posts, and they could be all photos, and you could put a caption, or you could post all 6 questions. And it really helps, depending on who you connect with. Some men really went all out and told you, look, I'm not here to play around. I'm looking for someone that I could settle down with, or I'm just here for fun. Like, they're very, and what I will say is I was very pleasantly surprised at the pool of men that was in there. I was like, what? You got doctors, you got lawyers, you got engineers, and what I liked about it is that you can filter what type of men you want. So if you want a Black man between the ages of 25 and 35, you could filter that. I really appreciated that, because it was like, listen, I ain't looking for none of y'all pink penises. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah.
I'm not looking for no pink penises either. If you
no pinkies over here, except for mine. Okay, no pinkies. All right, no pinkies. No pinkies. No.
Something's wrong with you.
Something's wrong with me today. I was just like, I'm letting it all out. But no pinkies. So, ladies, give it a try. If you ever thought, pondered, considered, even if you didn't consider, let us know that too. I want to know what ladies, men, who tried an online dating platform and you never thought you would do that. Like, because I'm a testimony. My friends will tell you. I'm very traditional in that sense, where I'm like, I want to meet a man in person.
Yeah.
But it was cool nonetheless.
I tried a dating site before back in the day. I don't know if people still on Plenty of Fish, but I did try that back in the day. And I don't know, after that experience, I'm just done with online dating. And I don't knock anybody that does it. Trust me, I think it's a great platform. The reason I'm done is just because I'm still
you ain't got time. Okay. And I say all that to say,
popping off on my own right now.
Yeah. Now, I forgot to say the app is now deleted. That was at the beginning of quarantine. I ain't got the app no more. It was just becoming too much of a job. I'm sorry.
I deleted mine too. I kept getting ding, ding, ding. I can't keep up with y'all. I cannot.
They hit you up?
Can't keep up.
That's how much they hit you up? Ding, 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 ding.
You get notifications. People like your shit. You got to go like it back, and then they try to talk to you, and I'm trying to work. I ain't got time. Text me, call me. That's what I want.
So why don't you jumping on this app? So why don't you just put it on silent, like do not disturb? You can't do that?
You can mute the notifications, but listen, that's even worse, because once I did that, I really forgot about you, because I ain't even getting the notifications. Now I got to think about clicking into the app to respond to you.
I just remembered Hinge had a whole commercial. I didn't even know what Hinge was until I saw the commercial. They had a commercial. Now, because I just looked them up my IG and they did have a commercial, I remember.
Yeah. And their specific app is they don't want you to stay on there long term.
Yeah, their commercial, their I forgot what you call it, but it was the advertisement.
Yeah,
advertisement is the app we want you to delete.
Oh, the motto. I got what you're saying. Yeah,
that's what I like.
What they're known for, exactly.
I did like that.
So
all right.
Yeah, that's that on quarantine struggles.
All right, so we always shout out a Black business. Anybody got anything to shout out?
Yeah, actually, some of the businesses that I've been supporting. There's this sportswear line. Let me pull up her Instagram. 30 and Gold. She has some really good quality workout attire. I actually purchased 2. I'll give you guys a report on how the fabric feels, what it's looking like. Some really cute colors. Definitely check her out. I actually bought some waist beads from a Black-owned business as well. I gotta find her Instagram, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely tag them on my personal page and on the Living Single New York Style Instagram, because it's about really supporting our own. So yeah, check out 30 and Gold for sure. I made a purchase and she has some. I mean, she's a little pricey, but for me, I feel like you're getting a whole set. You know, because normally you're paying what, $50 just for a sports bra. I know I am, because I got some boobies. But so all my ladies out there that you got titties, you understand what I'm saying. The struggle is real, okay? So to get a whole matching set for like $70, it's like, all right, cool. I'm getting a top and a bottom, and it's quality. Can't beat that.
Okay, I like that. One Black business that I want to shout out is she's a hairstylist from Brooklyn, New York. Her name is Britt Bougie on IG, and she does she's like a wig maker and a hairstylist, and I actually went to her. My hair is not in a wig now, because you can take that shit and put it back on. She what I do like about her is a lot of these stylists that are doing your weaves or wigs now, they don't necessarily style like that. They don't take the time to sit there and make you look cute. But she took her time and sat there and just like made it look cute. So I love her. My little sister actually put me on. So you can find her on IG, Britt Bougie, and definitely follow her. Get your wig done. Check her out.
Okay. Well, mine is not on Instagram, but anybody that's going to be in the Houston area and wants to be a fat ass like me, it's called Turkey Leg Hut, and they have stuffed freaking turkey legs. Shit is bomb. You can stuff it with mac and cheese. You can stuff it with some dirty rice. It's a whole ass meal, and I'm hungry thinking about it. So yes, Turkey Leg Hut in Houston, passing through, live in Houston. Check it out.
All right, and that is the end of the show, people. Thank you for listening. This is episode number 4, and thank you for sticking with us. We love you.
Please, we love you guys.
Like, share, comment, DM, Living Single New York Style on IG, Living Single New York Style on Facebook. And you can always email us your stories that you want us to share on the show. LivingSingleNewYorkStyle@gmail.com. Bye.
Bye.